Hello from a stadium with a reputation for producing one of the liveliest atmospheres in the English game. We're in South London at Selhurst Park. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Crystal Palace versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
I'm excited, Derek. Really looking forward to this game. Come on, bring it on.
Number 6, Scott Down. Number 3, Patrick Van Aanholt. Number 22, James McCarthy. Number 9, Jordan Ayew. Number 11, Wilfred Zaha.
Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a 3 ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
The initial 11 for Wolves. I'll tell you what, you don't see this formation every day of the week.
No, I mean, it looks very attack-minded with the 3 up front, the 3 in midfield supplying the width as well, but I'm a little bit worried about the 3 centre-backs. Will they get exposed in the wide areas?
Thank you, Selhurst Park. Enjoy the game.
And the match is underway. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. No card, but the referee clearly stating that's the last warning. Kouyaté, and he read it well. There to take it away. Oh, lovely ball. And an astute piece of defending. James McCarthy. It's with Matchweek. Ryan Ait-Nouri. Careless in possession. Already closing him down here. And very deftly cut out. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Well, you know, most teams have a preferred way of playing. The visitors do like to press high. They try to force errors. Lee, do you anticipate seeing that from them in this game?
Yeah, I do, Derek, I really do. It's a brave way of playing, though, away from home. It just shows the confidence the coach has in this group of players.
Well, possibilities in the centre. Podence. Played into the box. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job, and he just couldn't quite get enough of his head on it.
Well, he's given us away. Luka Milivojevic. It's with Milivojevic. It's with Batshuayi. James McCarthy. McCarthy. Batshuayi. And the ball with McCarthy. I must say, this looks promising. Beautifully timed. Neto. Willian Jose. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Just couldn't get it through. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Van Aanholt. It is to be a throw-in. Nuri. Pedro Neto. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. A good and fair challenge. And the counter-attack is on, options available. James McCarthy. And a creative look about this. Milivojevic. And here's Batshuayi. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Losing possession here. Ayew. Ward now. Ward. Batshuayi. Milivojevic. Surely! And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Moving forward effectively. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Dendoncker. And here is Willian Jose. Not a bad pass it was. Luka Milivojevic. It's with Michy Batshuayi. Eze. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Ryan Ait-Nouri. Now Dendoncker. Podence. Nelson Semedo. And after the cross, a tremendous block. And a throw-in it's going to be. Nelson Semedo. Options in the centre. But dealt with efficiently. Nelson Semedo. Dangerous ball. Able to deal with the threat. Dendoncker. And there's the feed into the box. And the danger cleared. James McCarthy. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Crossing opportunity. Now delivering that deep cross. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique. And oh, so close. Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
An unforced error, you've got to say. Playing with purpose and control. Went in strongly to win the ball. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Batshuayi. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Moutinho. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Might jump in front. Willian José. And that is how to block. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And Anholt. And they've won possession again. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. Take it away. Podence. Nelson Semedo has it. Nelson Semedo. Can he play it in? But nothing doing in an attacking sense. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. The high press was very much on. Willian José. And here's Moutinho. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Batshuayi. And Zaha has it. And taken away. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And they could do damage. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. James McCarthy.
Well, the fans know they were lucky not to be behind there. They can't keep conceding chances like that.
Wonderful tackle. Eze. Luka Milivojevic. Read it superbly to take back possession. That's part of his game, holding the ball up and waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Dangerous looking attack. Coutinho. Really vital interception. So a throw in here. Could play it in. And the decision offside here.
Well, as you can see from the possession, there's little between these two teams. It's been a real tight, cagey affair. You just hope it opens up a little, that one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
Coutinho, and a decent position for Wolves to be in, and he read it well. James McCarthy. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Batshuayi. And an astute piece of defending. Neto. Ryan Ait Nouri. A sloppy pass. Luka Milivojevic. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Milivojevic. Unable to get a body in the way. And a goal kick will be next. Take it away. Dan. Luka Milivojevic. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Batshuayi. Getting the ball forward. Ayew. And offside, unfortunately. Dendoncker. Not a bad pass it was. Eze. Can they get in behind them? Here is Dan. Batshuayi. Super tackle and they've won possession. Nicely cut out. Dendoncker. And here is Willian José. And the emphasis is on creativity. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Played into the centre of the box. Well, it's off target. They were watching him like a hawk. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Wolves might be able to cash in from here. Dendoncker. Alert defending. James McCarthy. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Luka Milivojevic. Losing possession here. Willian José. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. And unable to keep the ball. McCarthy. This attack looks highly promising. Can he give them the lead? And that's sound goalkeeping. Well, he's given a corner, the referee.
Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
And over comes the corner. Good defending to prevent the chance. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Pedro Neto. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. And a poor ball. Moutinho. And fed forwards. And it might be. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Well, they're doing a fine job of applying pressure here, not giving their opponents time to think or get out of their own half. Willian José, I must say he's let himself down with really flabby finishing there.
Yeah, wasted opportunity from the short distance. You see the manager's frustration on the touchline. Well, Derek, just look at those stats. Not created enough chances. They really haven't. They need to up the tempo, put the pressure on, then they should win this game.
Willian José. Nouri. And players waiting in the centre. Really getting stuck in. Throw-ins given. Luka Milivojevic. And the danger cleared. This might be ideal for the counter. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. Looking for the angle. High quality defending. Nelson Semedo. Moutinho. Dendoncker. Ryan Ait Nouri. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. It will be claimed by the keeper. Dendoncker. Willian José. Willian José. It looks promising. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. So a throw in here. Here it is now, a substitution. Wilfried Zaha. Batshuayi. And the ball with McCarthy. And the pass, a good one. Milivojevic. And here's Batshuayi. They've regained possession. Could be a chance to break here. I just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. Moutinho. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Can they get in behind them? Just couldn't get it through. And Moutinho with it. Nelson Semedo. Well, it could be on for him here. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Now he must favour the cross. But defensive efficiency there. And a short corner, let's see. Just wanted to get it out of there. Willy Volley. Now Dendoncker. Oh, terrific pass. And the alarm bells are ringing. Many will have been convinced that that was going to be the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it's a golden chance, isn't it? And he's fluffed his lines. What a big miss that is.
James McCarthy. Ayew. And he read it well.
Wolves have been completely dominant in the last 15 minutes in possession. They really have put the pressure on. You feel their play deserves a goal, but will they get one?
Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Well, he's done really well with his angles there. Good reactions too.
And played short. And the cross into the middle. Thumped clear. Using his strength to shield the ball. They couldn't maintain possession. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Dan. And the ball with McCarthy. And he read it superbly. Willian José. Well, there to intercept. Using his physical strength to shield it. Not messing around with that clearance. Willian José giving the ball away. Wilfried Zaha. And Van Aanholt. Moving it forward. And teammates to play it to. He's going forward well here. Fluency of movement. And he read it well defensively. James McCarthy. Matchweek. Good defending to prevent the chance. McCarthy in the right place to cut out the pass. Moutinho. It is to be a throw-in. And a substitution in the offing. Ayew. Matchweek. Jordan Ayew here. And intercepting it. Moutinho. Well, the attack looks promising. A chance to whip it in. And clears the danger. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. He knows what he's doing when it comes to blocking. Van Aanholt. And Zaha has it. Luka Milivojevic. Eze. Well read to put an end to that attack. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. It needs an accurate cross. A chance now with the corner. Played into the centre of the box. A smart stop here. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. Going short. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. Moutinho. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Matchweek. James McCarthy. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. And a throw-in forthcoming. "15 minutes remaining. Using his strength to shield the ball. And a very good challenge. And taking it away. James McCarthy. There to win it back. Moutinho. Willian Jose. On a pass that lacks quality. And with your opponents bearing down on you, no wonder you want to just get rid of the ball. And players waiting in the centre. Throw-ins given. Going well. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. That's excellent defending following the cross. Superbly read and executed. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Ayew. It's with Milivojevic. Eze. It's with Batshuayi. Well, they keep passing away. They might be able to get in now. Offside the decision. How can they nudge in front late on here? And the cross smuggled away. What can they do from this corner? The minutes ticking away in this game. And firing it into the area. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Luka Milivojevic. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Well, nicely cut out. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. And that is going to be a free kick. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. And they will make the change now. And a good-looking ball. Interception to snuff out the danger. James McCarthy. Now with Mateta. Jean-Philippe Mateta. And the ball with McCarthy. Can they nudge in front late on here? McCarthy, really getting stuck in defensively. Pedro Neto. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Willian Jose. Well, far from textbook defending. Delivering it into the box. And the danger is averted. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Van Aanholt. Well, the timing a little bit off. So a throw in here. And they're making a change.
To be replaced by number 10, Andres Townsend.
Patrick Van Aanholt. Still pushing for a winner. How about the cross? Jean-Philippe Mateta. Well, space if he goes inside. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Can they forge ahead? No! And all because of the goalkeeper. Margins, margins.
Well, that could change everything. What a super save that was.
And over comes the corner. Take it away. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. Nelson Semedo must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, that's a solid save. Really good reactions there.
And now the delivery. Moutinho. Nelson Semedo. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Well, possession ceded. Joel Ward. Luka Milivojevic. Possession given away, unfortunately. Moutinho. Beautifully timed. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Townsend. Options in the middle. Working really well as a team to regain possession. It's a perfect challenge. And with that, the 90 minutes have come to an end. An even contest. And the match is underway. Podence played into the box. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side, well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his...
Crossing opportunity.